Hello everybody and welcome back to a Clear Focus film video. Today we have a very exciting video. My buddy Max Jovington sent me a package in the spring, and that package contained a challenge. The challenge was take photos with a disposable film camera, one of those little Fujifilm ones that you can get from like Walmart, of my whole summer and document it. Take pictures of everything I do during the summer and then send it to him. And we do a little photo exchange to see how that all, see what we got, see what we captured. And this package has those photos. And I'm super excited to open them. Thought that you might want to join me to kind of finish out this saga. Now, Max, I'm sorry about everything that happened with the photos. A little backstory to all of the people that have been waiting for this video to come out. I sent off my photos to get developed. Those photos got lost in the mail, and I think that kind of the government shutdown and everything that happened with that might have impacted it. I don't know, but they got lost in the mail. Took a while for them to get back. I then had to quickly get them printed, send them off to him. So the photos that I sent him didn't have any backstory or anything because I wanted him to get this video made. And I am super excited to see what he did because he was actually on it and he was not impacted. So let me open this up and take a little peekaroo at what he sent me. Okay. This is a girthy boy. This is a thick package. Now, if I am a little off right now, it's because I'm sick. I'm a little snotty boy. So yeah, I am not feeling the best, but we're making this video because I'm excited. We have a letter. Bop, bop, bop. Aaron, I hope you had a wonderful summer. Enclosed are 26 photos that I took over the last 3 months. There are titles, dates, and entries on the back of each one. I've come to the conclusion that I will be doing this again. Yes! Now that I've learned some do's and don'ts. So glad we could collab again, and I can't wait to check out your photos, your pal, Max C. Yes, please, Max. I want to do this again because I had a blast taking that camera everywhere. And although my summer had a lot of things that were exciting but not necessarily photo worthy, like a new job and trying out some churches, stuff like that, it's not really photo worthy, but I had some really great photos in there, I think. So let's see what you were able to capture. This right here, I took this one, I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. I took this one in front of my monitor showing your first photo. Didn't have the flash on, rookie move. I did the same exact thing, man. So please enjoy a photo of a shadow creature with its back to you. Challenge accepted. He took this photo. Boom, boom. Challenge accepted. That is number one. Although it is a little bit dark, I did the same exact thing, so I think we're kind of even. I couldn't even send you my photo because it was so incredibly dark. So at least you did a little bit better than me and have at least kind of a silhouette going on there. So that first photo, nice start. Number two, took this right outside a new coffee shop called Begin. My dad and two of my sisters volunteered to help. That is awesome. I am a lover of coffee. Coffee Crew 621. That is one day after you took that one. So awesome to see some of your family in there. I also included my mom in several of those photos as well. Number three, nothing wrong with a little healthy competition. Wii Sports Olympics 622. Oh, okay. People seem to love Wii. I personally have never played. So Max, if we get together sometime in the future, we have to play some Wii. We have to see who's better. Either you, who is a looks like seasoned veteran, or me, who has never played, because gotta have a little competition in there. As you said, nothing wrong with a little healthy competition. Number three. Number four coming up. This was taken where a boardwalk used to wind its way over the water. The town had to tear it down for safety reasons. Another of my sisters was the subject. By the water, 626. Man. See, I love it when there are kind of these broken down areas because it does give some awesome places to take photos. But it is sad when there's like areas that you used to be at torn down. Great water shot, as I sent you some water shots as well, as I am kind of prone to do. I love water and trying to capture the water in every way possible. Nice water shot. Number 5. Summer tradition for my family. We try to get out and see old movies and listen to a man called Clark play the organ and get lowered into the stage before the film at intermission and at the end outside the Ohio Theater. I don't know that I totally understand that, but that is kind of awesome. A man called Clark play the organ and get lowered into the stage before the film at intermission and at the end. That kind of sounds awesome. Like they have a hydraulic system that just gets whoop whoop. It's kind of neat. I am intrigued. Okay. We have number 6. Backyard movie night. This is one of 4 photos that I had to print digitally. Sadly, 4 of my photos were lost in the processing stage. I hate it when that happens. Hate that. Luckily, I took the same exact photo with my phone to celebrate a joint graduation ceremony with a sister and brother. We all agreed on projecting The Princess Bride on a huge sheet in our backyard. Great movie choice. Great movie choice. This one looks like you have a large family. I don't have a large family. I grew up, born in Missouri, grew up in Alaska, so I'm pretty distant from any of my family outside of my brother's mom and dad. So it's awesome to see that you have people to gather around with and have family traditions with. Excited to start that for myself. Number 7, took this out my window on my way to Illinois. There were so many windmills. 7-3. That's awesome. I took either 1 or 2 photos out of a window in a moving car, and just looking through like the digital scans of all of these photos, I was very shocked and surprised by how many of our photos look similar. I'll put kind of some of those up as we go through. Also, please check out Max's video and his whole channel. He's an awesome dude. He has a gaming channel. He has a podcast that I was on recently. He has his photo channel. He does some great documentary type stuff. And just please check him out because he's awesome. Yeah, that is number 7, windmills. This, number 8. My great aunt lives in a town called Orion, but the locals pronounce it Orion. Her farm is one of the most magical places in the world. That is really nice. I wonder if she has like a crop that she grows because it kind of looks corn, maybe. But the sunset there looks very nice. And the problem is I always have to imagine sometimes the film photos can be very kind of off with the colors just because when they process it in the lab, they then have to go through and kind of color grade it, so they can color grade it a little bit wrong. But it looks like just little hints of pink and purple are showing through. I bet that it was a lot more vivid in person. That looks beautiful. Boom. Number 9. Located in Moline, Illinois, right near the Rock Island Arsenal. It's a sweet and soda shop. My great aunt, my uncle, my cousin, and my brother helped with this one. Lego Marcinos. That's so nice. And it looks like a little downtown area. That seems like somewhere that I would want to go. And also very family focused. I love it. It's awesome to have an extended family that you enjoy. Number 10, the toast. The week in which this photo was taken was a busy one. There was a bachelor party, a rehearsal, and a wedding for one of my cousins. For his bachelor party, my cousin just simply wanted to recreate a sleepover like we had as kids. Pizza, soda, and ultimate frisbee. This is a photo that should be framed because that's awesome. That's very cool. Yeah, that's going to be a memory for sure. I bet that you have this one printed out for yourself as well because very cool. Number 11, I pass this all the time and one day decided to stop. Guest appearance by one of my fingers just to give it that personal touch. Well, Max, boop to you as well. Roadside barn. And as you said, I see the finger. Yeah. Here in Michigan, we have some areas that are very like Amish country, and that is very reminiscent of that. Also, there's kind of a broken down barn near where I live, probably like half a mile up the road. So that's really cool. I like that. We have number 12, back in town again, 7/22. Whenever my friend is back from school, we try to get together. He was willing to be my subject for this one. Getting together with buddies. It's always good, and we got to do it, Max. So, I mean, you live in Ohio, I live in Michigan. What is stopping this? Nothing should be stopping this. That's cool. That's a good photo. Good composition, I like it. The American flag's in the back. Sometimes simple photos are the best, and just like making those memories, you know? This is 2 of 4 that a phone picture of what I took with my Fujifilm. We went on a family vacation to a castle that we quite literally were given keys to, Ravenwood Castle. That's cool. I really like the kind of distinction. This is very yellowy. You know, browns and yellows are very similar. So very yellowy. The bright blue of the sky, I mean, that is super, super shocking, the difference between it. Love that. That's a really good photo. I like that. Number 14, 3 of 4 of the photos that I had to substitute. It seems like right in that middle section was where they messed up your photos. Substitute with phone photos, the same subject. This little feline gave me the perfect photo opportunity, black and white. That's really nice. I love those giant chess boards. I've never played with them when I'm out anywhere, but we went to a bridge 2 summers ago, a giant bridge, just like the Sky Bridge is what it's called, and they had one of these on the other side, and it was summer, and a bunch of people were playing it. This is very cool. Reminds me of that. And also, is this, I mean, this has got to be in like a little, maybe something like that, kind of like an attraction, because those houses in the back are very like, it looks like a walking path or something to see. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this story. Tell me more. A mysterious statue in the garden behind the castle. The evening light breaking. Oh, hold up. That's on 8/16, so it might be at the castle. That's might be where it is. The evening light breaking through the tree line was just too good to pass up. Pan's garden. Wow. I did not expect that when I flipped it over. That is perfect. Nothing more to say. That is really good. Dude, that's a photo. That looks like straight out of a movie. I really like that. That's a keeper. All of them are keepers, but that one's just really nice. Number 16, on our way back home, we stopped and canoed for a few miles. The boat livery. Hocking Hills Adventures. That's where we went a year ago on vacation. Hocking Hills, yeah. Hocking Hills is awesome. I was there. So cool to know that we were in the same place. Yeah, I know not where this is, but I know the surrounding area. Hocking Hills is awesome. I have a piece of wood from it up there. I shaved off a little piece of wood, and I like to, collect little pieces of whatever. Hocking Hills is great. I love getting coffee with my family and friends on Saturday mornings. That's really nice. Pretty sure I took a photo of coffee in there as well. That's what I'm saying. Some of these are kind of weird. We have some more interests. We take photos of the same things. Are you stalking me? Are you following me? Number 18, my dad and his green and silver 68 Mustang at a local car show. A man and his machine. I took a photo of a car too. That was at a 4th of July. You guessed it right. Yeah. Cars are just always good to take photos of. So, that's awesome. Man. Did he restore it? Because it looks really nice. And car shows are just, like, if you go, you gotta bring a camera. Come on. For people that take photos like us. That's really nice. Man. Very cool. Very cool. You got a neat dad. Number 19, this is a stranger I saw taking photos at the car show. Luckily, he was cool enough to help us with this one. Photographers know photographers. Quick draw. That is very cool. Boom. Number 20. Since 2020, this is where I go when I need to get out of the house. Just a parking lot, a car, and some books. Thoughtful spot. Yeah. This is where you take your videos. Pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure I'm looking at what you're looking at when you take your videos to your reaction videos. I'm pretty sure. I wonder, do you have a little tripod that you put up on the dash, or do you take it out of the... Do you use your phone? Maybe you use your phone. Maybe you put it in that little holder and zoom out. This is a look into the studio. Right there. Exceptional. Oh, that's a good one. This was taken at a rest area on my longest solo drive I've ever done. I was asked to preach at a church nearly 4 hours away. That's cool. Yeah. We got a pastor over here. 21 Kentucky sky. Kentucky's awesome. I've been to Tennessee for my graduation trip. And then Kentucky, kind of went through Kentucky, went to like the Churchill Downs over there, and went to Louisville. Kentucky is amazing. So I'm not surprised that that is the sky you saw while there. But that's awesome. That's really cool. Man, I'm enjoying myself. Man, do I love being sick. Okay. That's cool. This reminds me of the photos in the back. And there's one on that wall that my mom took for me for my birthday, to give me some like photos to hang in my room. Those are some of my favorite photos. And this is also super cool. Broken down barn. And that is super awesome. Foggy days just call for photos. So that's cool. We are coming to the end here. 23, easily one of the coolest photos I've ever taken. Appalachian fog. Number 2. Again, that's just good. Dude, you got some really good photos with a really cheap camera. This kind of shows that good photos can be taken by anybody, regardless of what you have, just as long as you have the right composition and really just kind of the right timing. Because you can't really change the light. You either have flash or you have just standard photo. That is really cool. I love that. The diffusal, the grain, the colors. This is why I'm glad I was using a disposable camera. Digital wouldn't look near as cool. Appalachian fog. Number 3. Again, just really nice. It's almost like a dream, like you're in the middle of a dream. That is very, very, very cool. Love that. Number 25. There used to be a farmland where the reservoir is today. My grandparents knew people who sold their land, can't talk, so that it could be built. Sailboats on Hoover. That is crazy that used to be land. And that's once again kind of a weird one. We were both taking photos out of a moving car. So 9/14, 3 days before my birthday. You were there. That's very cool. And last but not least, this is it. Man, it's 26. I ended my summer by going to a Columbus Clippers baseball game. My dad and I got seats not too far from home plate. This was taken in the 9th inning, right before the Clippers won. So that is the final. Oh, that was on my birthday. 9/17. Look at that. But yeah, that's the last photo. Dude, these are all very cool. It was awesome to see your summer. As I said before, please go check him out, everybody. He's awesome, does some great stuff on YouTube, and he's a great buddy to me and a great friend. And yeah, can't wait to make more with him. Check out the podcast, check out his stuff, and tell me what you think of my photos over on his channel. Tell me what you think of his photos down below. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed this little commentary, this little challenge that we had for each other. And I gotta think of a challenge for you besides the when we meet. So, Max, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for challenging me to this, and I will see you in the next video.